This is a test. 1 2 1 2 3. 1 2 3 1 2 3. Your mama.
That means it picks up from everywhere.
Shouldn't it be set to the two circles on top of each other? Oh. Which chair are you sitting in?
The really loud one.
Yeah? Okay, good, because I don't want to sit in this fucking ball. Shut up, I'm not featuring you on the podcast. You already got a whole video.
First video on the channel.
The first video on the channel is you. You better get out of here and fucking behave. Oh. Okay. On top of the teleperformance box. That's pretty good. Oh. Is that fan making any noise?
You know how it is. On and off. Maybe here in 20 minutes ago.
Oh, shut up. You get too much attention. Shut up. Oh, it's recording. We can't use any of this in the first podcast. The parts were just testing audio. That's where people drop off. So we can't leave in this audio test. It's still recording. Yeah, we can't leave this in. They don't like that. They don't like rats. Rats. We are the rats. Celebrating yet another birthday bash. Michael, it's your birthday. See, look, I'm already doing it again. Oh, I haven't done the rats in a while. Yeah. It's been a while since I fucked them. I get it. Daddy. I was watching Oni the other day and somebody says something like, there's gloom and doom in Dee Dee's womb. And that really got to me. You know what else on Oni got to me? What? Yarg, I'm cursed. Yarg.
Was that from Oni?
Yeah. In Super Mario 64, I think. When they're doing the treasure chest thing. Yarg, I am cursed, matey. A witch cast a hex on me. Yarg. Pirates are stupid. Isn't that pretty good?
It's surprisingly good, actually.
Yeah.
I was actually...
That's almost as good as the upstairs at Ormsby. It's better over there. Oh, no.
No, there's some bounce.
Oh, well.
We're out of thumbtacks, too, aren't we? There's this one right here.
There might be some in my room. Maybe. That was scary. They really kill off fucking Lady D in like the first fucking 4 seconds of Resident Evil 7. Yeah. Was Heisenberg shown for any of the trailer stuff?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I think he was in it for a second.
What about Mother Miranda?
I don't know.
I only really remember the haunted house part. The mansion. That was better.
It's a lot better, yeah. I just need another thumbtack.
I think there's a...
Give me a screwdriver and stab it in the wall.
I think there's an orange bowl on...
An orange ball?
Yeah, an orange bowl with tape on it with thumbtacks in it.
Oh, right.
And my window seal.
There's an orange ball right next to my seat.
Yeah, that thing.
and shit that were upstairs.
We got thumbtacks. We got thumbtacks. We got thumbtacks. We got diamonds. We got diamonds. We got diamonds. We got cars. We got cars. We got cars. We got jacuzzi. And I sound thumbtacks with my dick.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what he says.
I don't remember that part.
You know, there's at least one person who sounded with thumbtacks.
They're so short.
I guess.
This can use one thumbtack.
Stalker Anomaly is going to be over there taunting me the whole time.
Do you think the song in the menu of Stalker is still copyrighted? The one that you said is kind of creepy.
Oh, that one is. It's scary.
Do you think it's still copyrighted?
Do you think it ever was to begin with?
It's decent.
It really is going to depend, like, where is the company from?
Russia.
Yeah, you got to pull the Iraqi and just... oh, that's America. Their laws don't apply to me. He really said American copyright laws. What are those?
Reminds me of the racer guy who's like...
A little Smokey?
Yeah. And he's like, yeah, I came here because these streets are mine.
And then he gets arrested.
Yeah.
I love Smokey. What if... Okay, so you know that book that Iraqi has where he talks about going to America and he's like...
It's
oh,
like manga in theory.
Yeah. Okay, so like what if when he landed in America, as soon as he touched American soil, they hit him with a lawsuit for everything that he used in JoJo? A copyright...
Right, turn around and get right back in the lane.
He'd write America is really bad in JoJo.
He'd give us a 1-star review.
Okay, so there's a story I've been waiting to tell you
Yeah.
for months and months and months, and I've been
Welcome
waiting.
back.
Yeah, hello. That's less important. I've been waiting to tell
I know,
you this.
I've been waiting for it.
Okay, so I was using that dating app. This is a free sponsorship for Kippo. I was using Kippo to find hot singles, but not in my area. I had it set for like worldwide because I want a long distance GF. I don't want to. You know, I've already told you about all that.
You're talking kind of quiet.
Oh, am I? Look at this bike. I'll scoot closer. Okay, so I matched with this girl from Germany, and I'm not gonna say her name. I don't even remember it anyway.
Let's call her Harmony.
Okay, I matched with Harmony, and she had like a really like average bio, and it was just like, yeah, I'm looking for somebody to like play GTA with me, and I'm tired of being lied to, and I just want somebody to take me seriously. And I was like, I can get behind all that, you know. And you have a big butt.
Get behind that.
I can get behind. So we were talking, and it was just kind of fine. And I added her on Snapchat. And this is okay. So this is where it gets wild. It's not like super wild, but
I swear, if this is some like Irish story ass shit,
no,
you've been waiting months, and you're like,
no.
And then she said this.
No, this is real. So she just kind of messaged me one day and was like, hey, I got a new jacket and hat. Do you want to see? And I was like, yeah, sure. Like I like people with new stuff. Sure, why not? And then she was like, can I have $20? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. But you know, if you can still show me that jacket and hat. She didn't say anything to me. Like I heard nothing else from her from the rest of the day. Okay. So she messaged me again the next day. I messaged her and I'm like, hey, you never showed me your jacket and hat. And she's like, what the fuck was it? Oh, see, now it's been too long. I forgot. She's like, I need a sugar daddy. I'm looking for a sugar daddy. And I was like, whoa, hold on. You're going about this all wrong. This is not how you do the hustle. I have friends who are sugar babies. I have friends who like make pretty much careers out of being sugar babies. So like, I know the hustle. I know how it is.
Yeah.
And it's like, you gotta like do this right, girl. I tell her like, you gotta change up your whole bio. I send her like a big thing. It's like, you gotta change your whole bio. You're trying to be a sugar baby. Let somebody know I'm looking to be a sugar baby. Give me your money. Like, I'm looking for this. This is what I want to put in your bio. I'm looking for, like, an honest man to treat me right. You're going to get honest men who are trying to treat you right.
See, the problem is you ask for an honest man that's treating you right, and you're not looking for an honest man that's treating you right.
And that's what I was telling her. Like, you gotta advertise what you want.
Yeah.
And then she countered with, I was just kidding. I don't want money. I don't need your money. I'm not a sugar baby. And I was like, girl, I'm not judging you. I'm trying to teach you how to hustle. I'm trying to teach you.
Take note.
Yeah, I'm trying to teach you how to do this shit right.
Yeah.
I'm not a sugar baby, but can I have $20 though? But I'm looking for a sugar daddy, but I'm not a sugar baby.
Oh, I was joking.
I was just kidding. I bet you would have taken that 20 though.
Yeah, huh? You should have said, damn, I was just about to send you 20.
That'd have been pretty good. Damn, off. Only you were a sugar baby. Damn. That'd have been pretty good. I should have done that. That was it. That was the story. Yeah. It's just...
You waited too long.
Yeah. It would have had more impact a couple months ago.
It does. The thing is, it's been so long that there's a bigger impact expected.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
There's times I was at work, I was like, I wonder what that story is that he's going to tell me. It's literally just, oh, yeah.
This girl tried to not be a sugar baby, but wanted to be.
Yeah.
Harmony
from Germany.
Harmony from Germany. If you guys see Harmony out there, send her a 20 from me.
Yeah. Tell her to listen to our podcast.
I did. That was the part I forgot. The last time we talked, I was like, hey, can I tell this story on my podcast? And she blocked me. That was the end. I forgot.
You think she subscribed and has been waiting?
I hope. Harmony, if you're out there, you're a bitch.
Shout out to Harmony.
Shout out to Harmony from Germany.
When we get 1 million subscribers, we'll give you a 20.
I'll slide you a 20 when we get 1 million. For sure. I'm not going to do that. Fuck you, Harmony.
Oh, well, fuck it. I don't care.
I will fuck
Just for the joke. Make a video out of it.
I don't know how to contact her anymore.
Call Germany and ask for Harmony.
Okay, let me... Oh, my phone's over there. I got Germany on speed dial. Do you remember when my mom lied to me about being Austrian?
I was in the room, yeah. I was in the room for her saying that she had lied about it.
Okay, so for like, what was it, 2018?
It's when we were living there.
Like 19 years of my life, my mom had told me that I was half Austrian. And she like spoke German around the house and everything. Then one day, just out of nowhere, I was talking to her about it, and she's like, no, you idiot. What? Why would you think that, stupid? Shout out. So, like, no, don't like, dislike if you have an abusive mom. Dislike all of our videos.
No one will see it.
Yeah, but... That's how I've heard. Is like people are actively protesting against it. Is they just dislike every video. I've been commenting dislike on stuff.
That's the way to do it.
Yeah, that's so stupid. Why do they do that? I heard it was because it was actually the White House cracking down on them because people are expressing their dislike for the Biden administration by going to the White House YouTube channel and disliking every video. I heard that the Biden administration cried to Susan Wojcik, and then she took away dislikes.
I heard that Europe was going to make some law about online harassment, and I saw a tweet from somebody. They were like, I'm just going to bully a bunch of European people until they make some law to make bullying illegal, but I'm still going to do it because I'm not Europe.
Europe sucks. Oh my god. Dude, that one video of the dude bullying the police officer. He was like, what the fuck are you gonna do? You're a cop. We're in Britain. What the fuck are you gonna do, idiot?
I don't think I've seen that.
Yeah, I'll show it to you after this. I'll see if I can find it. The cop's like, we're here because you you were saying mean things on Facebook or something like that. Somebody gave us your address and said that you were cyber harassing them. And he was like, fuck you, I'll cyber harass you right now. Fuck you, fuck you.
That sounds familiar.
Yeah.
You ever seen the video where like 3 police come to someone's house and they're like, hey, we noticed the satellite on top of your house. Just want to make sure you have your TV license.
What? TV? Like, is this a meme?
No, you have to have a license to have a TV in your house in Britain. Yeah, that's why.
Why do people live there?
That's why. It's the BBC.
Why do people live there? You have to have a license for everything.
Yeah, that's the joke. Remember do you have a stabbing license? By the Queen. Yeah, you have to have a license for so much shit in Europe, but that's why the BBC doesn't have ads. Because people pay a tax when they have a TV, which is TV license.
Oh.
So it's cool that they have a channel that doesn't have ads.
Yeah.
And they make it seem like
TV premium.
Yeah, they make it seem like you don't have to.
Hey, YouTube, make YouTube premium like $8.
I still have it for 10.
12 is way too much for no ads. I can just turn on ad blocker. Like, that's too much when ad blocker is free. I'm paying it.
No, I got it. Make 2 tiers. Make a $6, $8 tier, whatever. That's no ads, and then for the $12 tier, you can have all the but you can download videos.
Yeah, and YouTube Music.
I don't
use that shit. I just don't want ads.
I've had YouTube for like 4 years. I've had YouTube Premium, and I've watched one original series.
The Game Grumps thing?
Yeah.
Where Dan looks like a broom.
Like, what was I gonna say? I've never used YouTube Music. Make YouTube Music something separate. I don't care about it.
I just watched music uploaded to YouTube. Yeah.
It's just a different player. It's the same videos, just in a different player meant for music.
It's like having to get cable when you get internet. Like, I don't fucking need cable. Why do I have to pay extra for something I'm not using?
Sometimes bundles are good. They weren't this time, though. We just got internet recently.
Yeah, we moved.
Yeah, goodbye, old SLOP HQ.
We're at new SLOP HQ now.
Yeah.
And it's way better.
Yeah.
Do you think, like, legally we should talk about what we did? It doesn't matter.
I don't think legally we should talk about what we did. I think we should wait until the house is sold. And
nobody's buying that house.
I don't think we should talk about it legally. But I say wait a while until hasn't contacted you in
he
like
can't contact
a year.
me. I have him blocked.
Bleep that.
Okay. You want to just cut that whole part out?
No. I just want to bleep the name.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oops. I mean, his name is Cad. It's Cad Bane. Leave that part in.
It rhymes with his name.
Oh, well.
I have a feeling Harmony didn't rhyme with her name.
No, her name was Germany.
Oh.
Her name was Burn.
Okay, Oni.
That's all I watch. Oni, come on the pod, please. Just for like 2 minutes.
Say hey. In a funny voice, and then draw a thumbnail for us.
That's a good idea.
Just make us a 3D model. You can stream it. You'll make more money than us.
Did I tell you that I want to get on one of his Final Fantasy VII podcasts and donate like $100?
Podcasts.
Yeah, podcasts. It says his streams.
Yeah, you're telling me.
Yeah. I think that's a little shady, though. I don't know.
It is. It's self-promotion.
Then I'm not going to do it.
It kind of is a little shady.
But it's $100.
There is. You are literally paying, but that's the same as like.
That's what I think. Is I don't want him to feel. I want him to do it if he wants to.
That's like.
And I also want to give him $100.
That's like tucking 100 in someone's windshield wiper and then like writing something on their car. It's like, yeah, I didn't ask you, but here's an advertisement. Thanks.
DM him on Twitter and ask him if it's okay.
He would probably not respond. He's weird about Twitter.
He doesn't like it.
He uses it to ask people for advice, and then they try to be funny, and he's like, "Fuck off! I'm not trying to be funny right now. I'd literally like, does anyone know a solution to this very specific problem in this program?" And people are like, "Ha ha ha!
Funny boy, funny scream."
Yeah,
that sucks.
Yeah,
that's what is it called? Parasocial relationship shit.
For sure,
yeah,
for sure.
fucking.
And it's hard because you totally think, oh, yeah, me and blah, blah, blah would totally get along. But really, like, you don't know them as a person.
I'd like to think me and Oni would get along.
Everyone would like to think them and one of their favorite content creators would get along.
Like I don't think me and Charlie would get along very well.
I don't know. It's hard to tell because you don't have as much just like killing time type of talk with Charlie as you do with Oni. Because that's all.
I don't listen to his podcast either. Sorry, Charlie.
It's the thing is, it is 4 people, so you have like a lot of people putting shit in. It's decent. I listened to it a lot when I worked at Lowe's.
They put out like a 4-hour long one the other day.
They put out a long yeah, they do it for a couple hours almost every time. They're decent. They have decent guests on. They had John McAfee on.
Yeah, I saw that. And then they had an episode after his
suicide.
Yeah.
I don't know if I should say that on YouTube. Am I allowed to?
Yeah.
Okay. I've been watching Wendigoon lately, and he gets demonetized for like weird stuff. Like,
oh no, they're gonna take away our money.
Oh, come! I got like $2 in my bank account. Come get it.
Hang on, I'm talking about money from YouTube.
They will when we try to monetize. They'll like scan our shit, and they'll be like, "That's bad. That's bad. That's bad. That's bad. That's bad." No, and then we'll have
Don't say the M word.
The M word. Oh. No, but like Wendigoon will talk about like that iceberg thing, and he'll be like, "Oh, this person unalived themselves because he can't say."
That's some Roblox speak shit. Roblox kids
he'll say like unalive or
unalive.
or they committed seppuku, and then I think he got in trouble for saying seppuku, so he started saying Sudoku. And yeah, YouTube's weird. They should be really mindful of the audience with stuff like that.
What do you mean?
Like, I feel like the general audience of the content creator should be kept into account. It's well, like, are they actually getting complaints about this? Like,
it's just who's giving them ads. But then I can't remember who said this, but they're talking about
I just want to say I have a very basic understanding of how YouTube monetization works. Yeah.
Well, the whole reason that it went to shit for a while was because PewDiePie was super involved with a bunch of network shit. And he said the
those
biggest
gamer words on that famous bridge.
Yeah, infamous bridge. He was big. He was in with Maker, which was owned by Disney, and he was doing the originals when they were really pushing the originals.
The originals.
YouTube originals.
Oh.
Yeah, he was doing the Scare PewDiePie.
Vsauce does now?
It seems like it. I don't know. I think they're coming back a little bit, but yeah, it minefield for a while. But they had Scare PewDiePie. Season 1 came out. They finished filming Season 2. Then he said the gamer words.
On that infamous bridge.
On the infamous bridge. And they never put out Season 2, even though it was all filmed and complete. And after that, people started being like, oh, well, what else are people on YouTube saying? What are people saying on videos that we're advertising on? Because, like, what horrible things are we being... like, is our money going into? Yeah. So then they started being like, oh, well, if you say this in a video, we can't put an ad on it. And even just limited advertisements really cuts into
PewDiePie can't
shit.
say... Censor it out. Just put a censor noise here. Just like everything I'm saying right here, just censor so it looks like a big bad stream.
But... yeah, that's just what started all the ad stuff, and it got worse from there. Anytime someone big said something or there's controversy, it was like, oh, well, what are they saying on their videos? And so really, it's just, is your content advertiser friendly enough for them to feel safe putting ads on your shit? And YouTube's their guidelines get stricter and stricter as stuff happens, and companies are like, oh, well, what are they saying? There's one guy, I think, and I don't remember the very, very fine details of this because I was listening about it while at work, and it happened like 4 years ago, but...
Louis, you're fat.
But, he was doing a charity stream or something, and his chat started talking about some, like, 1940s stuff, if you get what I'm saying.
Ooh.
And,
You can't describe something like that when I'm hitting the vape. I almost swallowed it.
But,
1940s, though, there you use some gamer words, huh?
yeah. Some across seas 1940s stuff.
Oh!
Yeah, you know what was going on at that time.
Oh, okay.
That infamous group. So, they were talking about that, and I don't remember if the streamer is interacting with any of that, but the chat alone got his video demonetized.
That's bullshit.
Right?
I
think it was a stream. I think it was a stream on YouTube where the chat was,
because like,
and this is a charity stream too.
Yeah, right.
So I don't know what happened with the money or what, but yeah, like YouTube's ad stuff is weird.
It seems like just getting sponsors is the better way to go.
Yeah,
Or
it
Patreon.
definitely seems like it.
Patreon.
It probably just depends on what type of deals they're giving you.
Gamer Sups. I got one of the Kaio Shibuya cups.
I'd get one if I wasn't broke.
And they're always sold out.
If y'all had them in stock,
I
I'd get one too.
had to have gotten like the last.
You got it within the last day they were available.
Yeah.
So that's pretty big.
Hey, that's a good cup too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go turn on the air.
Even like outside of the fact that it has a beautiful anime real life woman on it.
A beautiful anime babe.
Yeah, a beautiful busty anime babe on it. It's still just a solid cup.
Who turned the heat on?
I don't think I did.
Louis. I didn't turn the heat on. I haven't turned the heat.
Maybe I did. Maybe I woke up and turned it on.
Month.
Sometimes I'd be waking up shivering.
Another blanket. Blanket. Or do you have those two blankets?
I have one blanket. Uno.
What happened to the other blanket?
They're on
they're all on the walls.
Yeah. We have a second floor patio, and it's really nice, but it's a double-edged sword because there's a big, huge glass window that lets in a lot of sun and heat.
Yeah. And
my TV's right next to it. And I've been trying to play, like, dark, sneaky games, but it's really hard when I see my ugly mug on the screen. That's the real jump scares when you see your posture reflecting back at you on the screen.
When the screen goes dark and you see yourself,
You see yourself.
Uh-oh, stinky.
Yeah. When the screen goes dark and I see my slumped shoulders, I always...
You gotta straighten up real quick.
Yeah, just a little bit. I've been trying to work on my posture.
You know what would really fix your posture?
What?
Putting down the recliner.
But then I lose all that table.
Yeah. Sitting with your feet on the floor. I don't know. I don't see how someone can have good posture with crossed legs.
Do you see my posture? It's pretty bad.
No, I can't cross my legs that easily. So when I do, I literally like the entire time I feel like I'm about to.
I'll try
fall
sitting
back.
with I haven't done it in years, Bubba. Yeah, I always sit crisscross applesauce.
Or at least a leg on the dashboard. I saw you earlier.
That's how I just sit in cars.
Yeah. You try to lay down. That's it.
I have a motto in life. It's why stand when you can sit, and why sit when you can lay down.
Think about that every time I'm standing somewhere waiting for something.
Good. It's a good motto. Why stand when you can sit, and why sit when you can lay down? You think I don't be sitting down in line sometimes?
I'm sure there's times where you're like waiting somewhere and you're just like laying on the floor and in a group of people standing.
One time we went to Sake Blue and there was like a 30-minute wait and we were standing outside and I just laid down on the ground. I watched the trailer for Catherine Full Body while we were waiting and just laid on my back. Have you ever been to Sake Blue?
That's the place over in Bardstown Road, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
cool. I went in there. There's this guy that was like fucking 7 feet tall. He's huge. Oh my god. But yeah, I got the Chirashi bowl. It's really fucking good.
We just got a big plate of sushi.
I mean, Chirashi bowls. You've had that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I love those. It's just fish and rice. Who needs it in a structure? Just give me some chopsticks and the ingredients.
I've been thinking about something and I want to talk to you about it.
Okay, you were looking at me. Just fucking what?
How moral is it? We can cut this out if we need.
Okay.
If let's say, what if I could I morally date one of our fans? What if she was like a 25-year-old beautiful consenting woman and she didn't have a tattoo of me on her?
So it's not a Dan Avidan.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out like where
it's the line.
Yeah, where's the line? Yeah. Because like obviously like a therapist shouldn't date a client and a teacher shouldn't date a student. But like I don't think there's anything wrong with celebrities dating people. But then like what if you're like Nicki Minaj, who has like millions and millions of fans? Like you're just not supposed to date?
Yeah,
and,
like, what about that with celebrities? Like, can you only date other celebrities? I feel like that really...
YouTubers are like pseudo-celebrities. Yeah, content creators
just on a different platform. Yeah. I mean, you have... It's the same way with, like, sports versus
They have hundreds of thousands, millions of followers and shit.
Like, you have athletes that, yeah, they're famous, but it's, like, a different type of famous than an actor. But, like... I feel like part of it comes down to how both of you feel about money. How does the other person feel about their partner bringing in all of the money or most of the money or more money than them? And then it also has to do with just how they feel about you, which you can't really...
See, that's what I think is the thing, is like how much of this is... Because there's going to be some level of this, like, oh, you're this famous person I like.
Yeah,
but how much of it is that?
It depends on how famous you are. It depends on how they met you. Did they meet you because they like your content? Did they meet you because they're also a content creator? Even if they were like
just went to like
us now level, where they're not making any money, but you also make the content and you happen to meet through that.
What if we went to like PAX and I met a beautiful girl who was like, oh, I went to your Q&A. I love you guys. I'm a huge fan. And then we started talking, and then we should probably cut this part out.
You can bleed here and there where you need to.
Okay.
It just depends on how both people handle it. I feel like...
I think maturity is what plays the biggest part of it. Honestly.
If you're the more famous person, it really matters how you handle it. But even for the other person, it matters. It matters how they...
Episodes. And it's gone. I didn't even fucking think about that.
So the recording messed up.
Oh my god.
Something to do with the computer, and we didn't notice for like 5 minutes.
No.
And it's a shame because Trey had a really big reaction to something. All the Fallout New Vegas footage that we had from Mr. Red. Trey formatted his hard drive.
He's gone. He's fucking gone.
So he's gone and now forgotten.
Oh, I had fucking like 50 gigabytes of footage. And that's all gone. I didn't even think about it.
I didn't think about it until the next day.
No. Why didn't you say anything?
Because it was already too late.
I could have started to record more footage. We don't have anything. I had 50 gigabytes of capture footage.
Hey, look, the bright side. That big ass flash drive I have might still have red on it. It probably still has some footage on there.
Nothing, stuff we've already used.
Only stuff we've already used?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's all gone.
Gone.
Gone, my precious red man. Gone forever. Ah! No. Were you guys liking Fallout New Vegas? What should I record next? I got comment, dislike and comment. What should I record next? Fucking, I loved him. He was my favorite New Vegas. I've made hundreds of New Vegas characters. I have over 1,000 hours in Fallout New Vegas just on Steam alone. My Steam is Mr. Bones. You can look. I advertise it. I'm proud of that. Hundreds of New Vegas characters. He was my favorite. He was my magnum opus. He was beautiful. At least he's immortalized now in SLOP.
Yeah.
He lives on. No, Mr. Red. You guys didn't even get to see the Ulysses fight. I killed Ulysses in like 4 seconds. Oh no. You didn't get to see all the people I chopped up. He started using a chainsaw and then
Get to the chainsaw.
They didn't get to the chainsaw. They didn't even get to the chainsaw.
They didn't even see him in his final form.
He was so fucking powerful.
Boy, was it a form.
He was powerful. He had like 600 health. He had so much HP. Oh. In the end, he wore marked armor from the DLC from Lonesome Road and one of the Beast's masks that gave him melee weapons and something else, and he sides with Caesar's Legion. Surprise, surprise. Oh, he was beautiful. He was based.
He sure was.
Well, what should I record now? Give me some suggestions. I can do Stalker Anomaly. That's what I've been playing.
Yeah, Stalker Anomaly's good. It's a mod, so it's great because it's different enough from the game itself.
Mr. Red.
It's different enough from the game itself, so fans of the game will be interested. But it's not the same game, so fans of the game aren't like, oh, I've seen this.
I haven't even played the Stalker game that it's modded from.
Yeah.
I've only played. I have all 3 of them. I've just only played Shadows of Chernobyl.
Same.
I got really far in it, and then I got a new hard drive, and lost all of my save data, and I just haven't played it since then. And it was really. Look, I'm glad I don't have to fuck with it. Hey, look, go to Sexy Pepsi on Twitch. He gave me a whole PC. He just gave me a whole computer except the graphics card. And
Because he had
already given me a graphics card, yeah.
Months ago.
Yeah.
The only thing he didn't give you was a hard drive. The one thing you asked for.
Yeah, I messaged him and was like, hey, Sexy Pepsi, can I, do you have a hard drive I can have? And he's like, yeah, I think so. Let me look. And then
You should probably say that you know him and that you're not just messaging Twitch.
Oh yeah, we go way back. We were in a band together in high school. Yeah, we go way back. He's my buddy. I knew him before he was Sexy Pepsi. Sometimes I get on his streams and I dox him. I say his name in the chat. He made me a mod. And I haven't done anything with it yet because he streams it really weird. He usually starts streaming right as I go to bed. And like to mod, I have to...
noon?
I don't go to bed at noon. Fuck off.
There are days when we go to bed at noon.
I've been on a good sleep schedule. I'm in bed by like 3 a.m. and then I wake up by 11 a.m. I'm on a decent sleep schedule. You're the one who fucks up my sleep schedule.
The only person's sleep schedule I fucked was my own.
No, you fuck up mine.
Not my choice. It was not by my hand I kept you awake.
Die, monster. You don't belong in this world. I love that. The dude who made that made that one dating game.
I would not be able to remember the name of that game. I think it starts with a K, maybe.
I don't know. I fucking told YouTube to stop recommending me action button.
Really?
Yeah, I do not recommend.
Too much?
Yeah, do not recommend me videos from this channel. Yeah.
Yeah, that's like more than a shift at work.
He's
like if you can't
like I can no. The thing is if he took all of the videos he splits up and just made them one fucking video, I would watch them.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna watch 7 different fucking videos about Cyberpunk.
Well, think about it this way. Imagine trying to render and upload a 19-hour-long video.
I watch Patrician Tier. I don't.
Yeah.
That means nothing to me.
For some people, it's
I
different.
watched Pat. I watched your Oblivion video in one sitting twice. I'm very excited for the Skyrim video. I've watched all of your Skyrim work streams. I love you, Pat. It was really funny when Salt Factory came on. I didn't see that one coming. Let's talk about it. I'm in your Discord. He's the one that gave me the idea for like making a limited time Discord tier. So like if you join within like the first 48 hours, you get this tier, and then you just okay, no more. Yeah. That's genius. That's so genius. Because then people who like don't even really want to be in it will join. Because like, what if?
Yeah.
And then I have that. I did it. I have that fucking tier on his. Yeah.
I'm in quite a few Discords that feel like I'm just like, okay, well, in case I want to, like PSX Bloodborne. I'm in her Discord.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're in probably more Discords than me.
Probably.
I'm in
my work Discord.
I'm in Grimbeard.
Me too. Yeah.
I'm in Pat.
In Grimbeard. I'm in Splitgate.
Splitgate. I've been meaning to leave Splitgate.
Yeah, I'm in her name's Lilith, the girl that makes Bloodborne PSX.
Is she cute? I know she's cute. She plays Bloodborne. I know she's cute.
The only thing I've ever said is, I like the Hunter's Axe. Whoosh, whoosh. That's it. I can't think of any other Discords I'm in. I don't. The thing is, I only use it to message you and send memes to my work.
I use it
friends.
to vote for Grimbeard's new game.
I do check Grimbeard's voting shit here and there.
Grimbeard, we love you still.
Yeah, Grimbeard, you're great.
I really like the Deus Ex video. I've watched it 3 times.
I watched it in 2 parts. I still haven't watched
Stone Ocean.
Stone Ocean. I don't think I made it all the way through the Hazel video either.
Yeah, you fell asleep. It's okay.
I like her videos.
Yeah, she got a nice voice.
Yeah.
Hazel, we love you.
Yeah,
come on the
great.
podcast.
Do
you like Emily? She did the mini adaptations of Berserk. She did the game show, the Dollar General game show video.
Maybe
we watched that like last week.
Yeah, you fell asleep during it, and
I was depressed.
Yeah, and I went and laid down partway through it. So.
And then we got up and got my ID.
Yeah. That was that day.
Yeah. Dislike and subscribe if you've ever had trouble with the DMV, because goddamn.
You said the DMV, am I right?
What's the deal with the DMV?
Oh, I'm in Jackson Tucker's Discord.
For a long time, I thought Jackson and Tucker were the 2 brothers, like that was their names, or Jackson and Tucker. Yeah.
They're the Tucker brothers.
Yeah.
I think there's like 3 of them.
The Fuckers brothers. Oh, while you were sleeping, you came home and fell asleep yesterday. I was listening to a video about all of the letters Chris Chan has been sending from jail, and I'm thinking about sending him a letter, because if you just send him a letter, he'll just respond to you because he got nothing better to do now. And he literally just responds to everybody. And I'm thinking about sending him a letter and telling him to shout out Slop.
Okay.
What do you think of that?
I don't know about that.
You don't want the Weens and the White Knights to listen?
Who?
That's what okay, so Weens are people who, like, intentionally try to, let me go get my drink. There are people that try to, intentionally, like, troll Chris and manipulate him and get close with him just for, like, the sake of being famous. So, like, girls that message him and pretending to like him and stuff, and those fries were good. And there was a group of like 3 teenagers called the Treen Ween Troll Squad or something, and they got Chris Chan to smoke weed for the first time. And they're the ones who made like this video where he like smoked weed and he's sitting there like making out with a figure in the air, and he's like, it's Lisa Simpson or something. Yeah. And he just looks a mess.
That mug shot of him. You ever seen the edit where it looks like they edited it to look like fucking Snake from Phantom Pain? It's really funny.
And one of the letters he wrote, I meant to tell you this, he called Bob Chan.
I mean,
I like Bob Chan.
Chris,
That's what you called him in the thumbnail. Yeah.
Bob Chan.
Bob Chan.
It's just to shorten the last name.
Not to Chris, it's not.
Chan?
Yeah, it's... I always assumed... Oh, I guess it could probably take it that way. I just always assumed that's what people called him because it's like a Japanese honorific, and it just kind of
maybe
sounds like his last name, and that was the joke.
I don't know much about the honorifics. I just know that, like, I knew that it was one, but I just assumed he's Chan because it's just his last name shortened.
I don't think that was something he started for himself.
Really?
Yeah, I think the trolls started that when they figured it out. Yeah. Because he doesn't call himself Chris Chan.
Yeah.
His name's like this long now. It's like Lady Blue Spike, Christine Weston Chandler, Jesus Christ, something like that. It's like just a word box. It's almost a paragraph.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I told you he reinvented the cross, right?
That sounds familiar.
Yeah.
I don't think you told me, but I think I've seen something about it.
Ooh. I don't want to talk about Chris Chan. It still feels too easy. I try to avoid like hot topics. I don't want to milk off of stuff. Oh, you gonna play more Soccer Anomaly today?
More than likely.
What are you gonna do it on your phone?
I'm looking for this picture to show you.
Okay. What do you guys think about the Pondering the Orb meme? I really like it. I think it's funny.
I like it.
Isn't that the wizard from the arena poster in Oblivion?
I don't think so. I don't know. Maybe.
He's pouting. He's pissed off. He's very certain that they're going to let him out of jail, and he says that on the off chance that they don't, that the apocalypse will arrive early.
He said, yeah, the world's going to end early for me.
He be like that, Skylar.
Yeah, sure does.
The dimensional merge has already started happening. Maybe I'll finally get to meet Lukoa. One day. One day. I'm the one that she'd pick too. Look, I got the display. I'm honoring her. I got the works. She'd like that. She's a god. She'd be like, "Oh, you're honoring me in this day and age? Hell yeah, I'll fuck you. Come here. Come get some mommy milkies."
He said, "You can do it." Nah, Lukoa. Lukoa was like, "Not me." Lost to arm wrestling.
Yeah, that was a good scene. Oh, I'm glad
him with artifacts.
I'm glad they got season 2 out decently after the fire.
Yeah.
Because they said they lost pretty much everything.
Yeah.
And it was almost done before the fire. They were almost done with it. It was like about to get an announcement date. There was an event coming up, and everybody's like, "Yeah, they're gonna announce Kobayashi season 2."
Yeah, we're talking about Kobayashi, by the way.
Oh yeah, Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid. Watch season 2. It's really good. Read the manga. It's also really good, and it has a completely different art style. If the art style of the anime bothers you, the dude who writes it's funny. He almost reminds me of like a wholesome version of the guy who writes Gantz, because he's like that tier of horny, but he's like it's a wholesome horny. I don't know.
I gotta say, some of the age stuff with Kobayashi, some of it's a little
yeah.
a little off.
Yeah. Okay, with Ilulu, she's just supposed to be chibi. She's supposed to be like 19, but she's drawn in that
She
chibi.
hangs out with a school guy, right?
He's just graduated high school. He works at his grandma's candy shop.
He graduated high school.
I think
He's not
that's,
in school.
No, I don't think so. I think they're supposed to be like 18, 19. And, okay, I ain't even gonna lie. There is some stuff with Kana that'd be making me uncomfortable.
I didn't like that he sat in Kobayashi's lap.
Yeah. There'd be some stuff. But I think with stuff like that, the idea is that it's less of like sexualizing children and more of just like, ah ha ha, child and adult situation. That's funny. But like with other stuff, it's definitely the sexualization of children.
I don't know.
I was reading some stuff. A lot of it with like Japanese, it's just like, look at this child in an adult situation. Ah, isn't this funny? But there also is definitely a lot of it that's like, look at this. I'm not saying that. Bleep, censor this out.
Don't say it.
Okay.
I said, hey, undo this thing I'm about to do.
Yeah.
How about you?
Japan's weird. It's hard to like them. It's tough.
Some of the stuff they do, it's not.
And like,
It ain't right.
like different culture can only that excuse can only get you so far.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
That's it.
There
We're
should-
canceling Japan.
No, I
Again.
like Japan. It's just hard to like them sometimes, and it's hard to like stuff from there sometimes because of the cultural gap.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, have you seen? I forgot what I was gonna say. Never mind. I need my topics list, but my phone's all the way on the other side of the room.
It's fine. It's organic.
Well, topic lists. It's what Super Mega did. I took that idea from them.
They
And-
might have at one point.
And,
I don't
and
know if they do that anymore.
early episode Super Mega. Yeah, they probably have a little bit of stuff planned now.
I know I watched Let's Fight a Boss Cast, and they straight up like have a list of subjects on the computer that they make. That's like, oh yeah, you put this subject on here. What were you gonna say about it?
That's cute.
And they all have like a couple things for games, and a couple things for movies, and then a couple
That's a
things
very
for
organized way to do it.
Yeah, I mean they have like segments. You've heard the little intros to new segments. One of them's a JoJo song. I can't remember which one.
I mean, there's only like 5.
I think it's Sonochi no Sarame.
So yeah.
It's
Soda.
it's the
Soda. Jojo.
Yeah, it's that.
Jojo. The Stone Ocean opening it's just okay.
So is the music that they played for the trailer not the opening?
The thing you sent me was the opening. That music.
Okay, but what was in the
That's
what
just
about
Jolene's the nano. That's just Jolene's theme,
Okay.
and that hits. They do a really good job with that.
Pretty good.
They do some neat stuff with it. They really play around with like the theme introductions for fights.
Yeah.
I think Stone Ocean might be the best anime adaptation of it so far.
Cool.
Yeah.
How?
It's not my favorite part. I want it to be known. My favorite part is absolutely part 3 because I like watching Star Platinum beat the shit out of stuff.
What does the opening to Golden Wind sound like? I can't remember it right now.
Fucking that.
That one's pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
I think I might like Fighting Gold more than that though. It's a separate song, right?
No, Fighting Gold's the opening.
Fighting Gold is
Yeah, that's where he goes, Fighting Gold.
Yeah.
I
I feel like there's another song from what's that, part 5? Yeah. I think there's another song from part 5 that I like. I remember thinking, oh yeah, I like this song
Dislike
more
and
than I like
comment
the
your
opening.
favorite JoJo openings.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like End of the World. That's my favorite one.
I don't like picking, so
Yeah. It's Fighting Gold. You said that at one point.
yeah. I don't know.
Hot take. I don't really like any of the music except Kira's theme from part 4. I don't like any of the openings. Josuke's theme is okay. I like it when it goes. I like that part.
Part 4 is weird. Kira's theme though is
It's part 4 is a transition where everything's starting to get different rules.
Everything before 4 was in the style of 3 because the anime was made during 3, right?
The anime, like the recent one?
1, 2, and 3 weren't they? Didn't they come? Well, no.
The anime is new.
Yeah, 1, 2, and 3 came out like back to back to back, right? The animes at least. Because they were.
I don't know. When I started watching, when I got to JoJo finally, I watched the anime first, and part 4 was finished already. Part 4 like just gotten done.
But aren't 1, 2, and 3 kind of in the same style in the anime?
No.
Didn't the manga...
They're the closest of the 3 that look similar, but they still have their own distinct like colors and shadings and stuff like that.
Didn't he redraw 1 and 2?
Yeah. The original 1 and 2 look terrible. They're so bad. His art style has just gotten so much better.
I like the original part 1 style.
The Devilman style?
Yeah, I love that. I fucking love that style. The hair.
It's so
and the
weird. I like the new stuff. He is an artist. He's yeah.
I was looking at comparisons between Jolene in the anime and Jolene in the manga and manga. What?
She's a lot more feminine in the anime.
I was looking at it, I think I like the manga style better.
Yeah, she looks buff and hardcore. She looks like a fucking tough bitch.
I haven't seen much of the anime yet though.
She's a lot more feminine. Like she has less muscle definition. Like her arms look like that. With fucking, she's got big ass muscles and shit. I want to
at least watch like maybe 2 episodes tonight at the least.
We can put it on after this.
Yeah.
We can cast it to the little TV now that I figured out I can cast from my computer and play games at the same time. We got 3 TVs set up in our living room.
Yeah.
Yeah, real gamer setup. What did you think about Kingdom Hearts 3 when we played it recently?
Some of the parts are kind of bullshit.
Like
Critical's cool, but like Tower of Demons.
Oh yeah, Tower of Demons is horse
shit. It just sucks. It's boring.
Oh my god.
And it's just not fun. You literally have him running around on the other side of town, and you're like,
you can't even hit him
over here.
You
and he comes over there and he smacks you once because he can go through the floor.
Yeah.
Which isn't new because nobody's in part 2 in Kingdom Hearts 2 do that.
I still like it more than 1. Like
3?
Yeah, overall, I like it. I think 1 has the tightest story out of all of them. 1 story has the best story. It's a nice little cute contained adventure. It's perfect for a kid.
I like 1 more than 3 still.
Yeah. There's just not
3 rose up from playing it recently. Like it's better than I thought it was.
I knew you would think that.
But I still like 1 more. 2's the best though.
Yeah,
we agree on that. That's for sure.
2's king. I think
a great game.
I think 2 is better. Kingdom Hearts 2 is better than any Devil May Cry game. I think it's better than any Bayonetta game.
It's a different game.
They're still just essentially button mashing hack and slashes.
In Devil May Cry, there aren't stats.
Really?
No, it's just, oh, I got a sword that's better. Oh, these guns
It's
are better.
still just the
You
thing.
get, I leveled up my sword.
It's still just the thing I see it compared to the most is
Yeah.
Devil May Cry and
It's just
Bayonetta.
a hack and slash. It's like God of War.
I don't like God of War.
Well, there's puzzles in that, and you don't like puzzles. Half that game is puzzles. It's clear this room.
I don't.
Here's a puzzle.
I don't like puzzles.
Next
yeah.
room. You know what the last half?
Does the newest God of War have puzzles in it?
You have like axe throwing puzzles and stuff.
And see, I was fine with it in that game. That game's just fun.
Yeah, fucking
Got
God
Dark
of War
Souls
1
on the mind.
Yeah, I do. The last half of God of War 1.
Dark Souls 2 is better than Dark Souls 3, and fuck you if you think otherwise. Dark Souls 3 is the worst Dark Souls game. Fuck you if you think otherwise. It is bad. It is the Skyrim of Dark Souls, and fuck
Totally.
off. It's
definitely the Skyrim of Dark Souls.
It is.
I think you dislike it a bit more than you should. Because I think it's still a decent game.
I just dislike it because, like, it's not better than Dark Souls 2!
But let me tell you,
it's not better than it!
That's not part of what it is, so that's not a reason to dislike it.
But when I keep hearing people say how Dark Souls 3 is so much better, it's not.
Yeah.
It has the best animations in the series. I'll give it that. Its animations look great. The hitboxes in it are great. I think it has some of the best looking armor in it. But the bosses are all very boring. I cannot tell you a Dark Souls 3 boss, and I've beaten that game.
I'm still looking for that fucking blue what the fuck? That one helmet that I always use. That gives you more carry weight. Vanguard helm. In the trailer, there's a blue Vanguard helm.
I think that's just out of the game.
Right?
Yeah.
What the fuck? Oh, why the hell can they not put a Gravelord sword in anything but one?
Because it's the good.
It's good. It's the weapon.
I was looking at it recently, and I was like, it's so fucking cool. It's a skeleton hand holding hands with another skeleton, holding hands with a skeleton, holding a blade.
You ever notice that the blade is hooked?
Hooked at the end. It's got
end
a
is a
little
little
tiny
hook.
hook.
Yeah.
It's just like, fuck you.
Yeah.
This is just a little bit more salt on the wound.
Yeah.
It's hooked. Yeah.
I don't know if that's just like an issue with the model, because it totally the whole thing.
No,
is
that's
kind
an
of a mess,
intentional little
but-
like Miyazaki. Like, no, put a hook there.
Yeah.
I really like the story of Guinevere, of the guy who designed her, and he was like, yeah, you're responsible for this designer. And he showed Miyazaki, and he was so happy, and he just didn't like it. But he couldn't tell him no because of how happy he was with the design. And I think it paid
There's
off.
passion put into it.
I think it paid off in the end.
Yeah, it's.
Her thighs have physics. I saw that recently.
Good.
Her thighs,
Good.
like, yeah, goddamn, she's so hot. Oh. She's the biggest mommy in any game. She has the biggest mommy energy. She's laying there and she's pretty much like...
Ironically, the very first
Come
thing that came to
hither.
mind after that was you got Gaia in God of War 2. She's a big Earth lady. She's like the biggest mom of all. She's Mother Nature.
I don't know. Never played it. I've only played God of War 1 and I get past the Hydra and I'm like, this game sucks.
Well, back to what I was saying. The second half of God of War 1, you're on a Titan's back trying to get to Pandora's box. But the whole thing is like, it's just puzzles. Every single room has a puzzle in it, pretty much.
Yeah, I would. There's no way I could get through that game.
Yeah.
Stop putting puzzles in action games. Stop trying to break up the action with
Hey,
thinking.
you like Silent Hill 2?
Did I bitch at every single one of the puzzles?
I don't know about every one of them.
I remember there was the one in the beginning. I don't know, have we talked about me playing Silent Hill 2 on the podcast?
Maybe?
Last year I just suddenly was like, I really want to play Silent Hill 2. I'd never played it. I had already knew the ending about... Should we put a spoiler warning up?
Game's old enough.
James killing his wife, and yeah, I already knew the ending, but I wanted to like see all the like little meta narrative stuff about the game, and we got it pirated on the computer. Yarg, I'm cursed.
Yarg, I'm a virus.
Harvester to your computer. I tell you, I almost got a virus the other day downloading Shadowrun 2010. Yeah. Do you guys remember Shadowrun 2010? Wasn't that game awesome? The CS:GO shooter of Shadowrun. Wasn't that game awesome? I'm really trying to convince Skylar it was cool. You could be an elf, and then you could get like a glider on your back and do like a triple jump, and then swoop down on him with a katana and just come up. That game was awesome.
Oh, I was gonna say, remember when I was trying to download Silent Hill 3 and I was like, click, 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 download, that's a virus.
Yeah.
I was like, thanks, that's not very cool ROMs.
Fucking, when I was, that ROM sites are shit now. They're
You gotta
so
be careful.
bad. You just have to inspect it and make sure that it's a fucking, a disc file. If it's not a disc file, you're fucked. You're fucked up. It's gotcha. I was just trying to download Paper Mario because Dolphin's a test for computers, and I was like, I want to see how well this can handle this. And it did the whole thing where like, just hit next, and we'll install the shit on your computer because you're trying to get through. But I denied every single fucking thing. I never fall for that. I have not fallen for that shit since I was 12.
Yeah, same.
And it still downloaded them all anyway, and I had to go through and uninstall them all. And then it was like, restart your computer to make sure it's really uninstalled. Why do you want me to restart my fucking computer? But like, as soon as it got done installing, Windows Defender was like, hey, what'd you just put on me? Hey, this got me feeling fucked up. What'd you just put on me? What'd you put in that drink? It got me feeling funny. Got me feeling a little kooky.
There's some sugar in that.
That computer's been good though. Yeah.
Every time I look at that CPU heatsink, I'm like, that shit is hanging on there.
The whole side of my computer is like off because the heatsink is too big for the game.
But it slides around on the CPU.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, is it just gonna slide off there like two pieces of toast held together by butter one day? Like, it's screwed on there and everything, but
I check it.
it's got some
it's
wiggle
pretty
room.
sturdy.
Yeah.
You just can't move the computer around too much. It looks like it's turned a little bit actually.
Yeah. I really hope one of these days you suddenly get the urge to play Silent Hill 3.
I've actually been thinking about Silent Hill 2 a lot.
Yeah.
When I played it, I like went out of my way to get the, what's her name, Maria? I went out of my way to get the Maria ending. And I like kept coming back and checking on her, and I asked her about the pills, and I stood really close to her when we walked, and like I made sure not to heal myself in front of her because that was one of the things, is you can't let her see you heal. Yeah, right?
It's weird.
Yeah, there's like, dude, all the shit for the endings is nuts.
There's a lot of factors.
There's hundreds of different little factors. And like, I was reading this thing, there's a website just dedicated to the Silent Hill 2 factors. And most people will get the
in water?
Yeah, the suicide ending, just because like they don't heal and they try to save their healing resources, but if you stay at low health, you're just, I guess I want James dead. But I tried really hard to get the Maria ending because I want a horny demon girlfriend. I want a horny fog ghost girlfriend. And as soon as I got to the part where Pyramid Head is chasing you down the hall, I just bolted on her. I don't get scared for a while, but I get scared easily. I can get scared very quickly in a moment. I can go into fight or flight very quickly, and my reaction is always flight. And I did not get the ending I wanted.
She died.
Yeah. I remember running away and hearing her going, oh, Oh, or he was just back there beating the shit out of her.
Yeah.
I saw him for 1 second.
You didn't even get the other sword. Or the other blade.
Because I was done with it. I did it all in one sitting, which I'm very proud of. I got through all of Silent Hill 2 in one sitting. But, like, goddamn, it's just a little bit too long. Just a little.
For one sitting, yeah.
Yeah.
You know what my mom thought when she beat it?
What?
She was like... She actually put off beating it for a while. She was like, I don't want to beat it because I don't want it to be over.
Oh. Your mom's cool.
So, like... It's got a little bit of length to it, but yeah, it's gonna feel way too long when you play it all in one sitting in one day.
Mm-hmm. It was fun, though.
Yeah.
I think that just that one part I just didn't like. Because I did kind of slow down after that.
The hotel?
Yeah, where you're just going down the hallways and down underneath the floorboards and then back up. Where the sword is. It's in that area.
Mm.
You're like going... I just remember like the long hallways and then there's a part where there's a pitfall down and you can jump in and there's a bunch of enemies inside.
Mm.
And then you were reading me a walkthrough and it's just go that way and that way and that way. I
Yeah.
hated that fucking part. And it was because, like, it already, like, as soon as we started, it already was like, oh, this is going to be this. When, it made me go back to pick up a thing in the other area after I transitioned, and he was like, no, I'm not going to need to come back for anything. I'm done with that. He, like, said something like that, right? I was like, I shouldn't, or
I don't remember.
I got into the hotel, the first little area, and then I crossed the window through the bathroom. But I had to come back because there was a key in that area that I had forgotten. And I spent like 2 hours running around in the area that I transitioned to trying to find out what it was. And then Skylar looked it up and there was a fucking key I forgot. And that immediately put a really bad taste in my mouth.
Yeah, it sure did. I remembered you being like, I felt the attitude towards the game change at that point.
Yeah, it should not have let me transition into that's just all it should have been. Is
that apartment, it's a terrible way to start that game. They should have changed a couple things around and they should have had you do something before you went to the apartments.
You should have had to have picked up that key. That key that you needed should have opened the window or something. Or like, I don't know.
It could have been like a key that lets you out of the room that you go into across the way.
Exactly. Yeah.
Something like that, yeah.
It is.
Good game, though.
Yeah, it was great.
Great story.
Yeah. It's got a really good soundtrack.
Yeah, it does. I still listen to it.
I like the wailing sounds after you figure out that you killed your wife, and it's just wow, wow. I like that one a lot.
I like the Silent Hill 3 has a song. It might literally just be the song that plays. Like, I think it played for an advertisement for it, but if you sit on the main menu for long enough, it plays like a little trailer.
The one that's like wow, that's like soft rock.
I think so.
Yeah, I know the one
You're Not
about.
Here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that song.
What's your favorite ending? Do you like the dog ending or the alien ending more?
Out of those two,
Yeah.
I guess the dog ending. Because I like the credits song and that Buff James is there. And
I like that he's just is speaking Japanese
yeah,
for
and
some
then he's speaking
reason. That's the seller for me. Is for no reason. He's just other than to make it as obscure as possible.
Yeah.
He's just speaking Japanese.
I really.
But the alien ending has PS1 Harry.
Yeah, I was gonna say, but I like that Harry is in
PS1 Harry's good, and James says anyway.
Yeah.
And I like the song. They're both pretty
The
good.
really like wobbly lo-fi alien, like 1960s music.
Yeah, I like that. I just like how fucking veiled the dog one is. Like, it tries to make it as fucking obtuse and like, what the fuck is possible? It was you all along. I knew it. Think about wife. Regret. Kill wife.
Why fight back?
Can I play that on the podcast? Will Gianni copyright strike us?
I don't think he would copyright strike us.
Kill wife. Wife, his James voices are good.
Yeah.
Regret.
I really like his little animal voices. Like, I'm just a little feller. You want beef with me?
No, I'm just a level 1 goblin. No.
I don't think it's him, is it?
No, that's the dude whose picture is purple, I think.
Luke.
Yeah.
Name that starts with the C at the end. Yeah.
He's good too.
His I like Gianni's.
Gianni, come on the podcast, but do a different voice. You're like, we'll send you all of our questions, and then just like have answers for them pre-recorded in all of your different voices. But don't send us to us. Just let it. Don't send it to us beforehand. Yeah.
You rendered the video on your computer.
Yeah, that too.
I like his. I love my pewter.
Oh yeah.
All of my friends are inside it.
Enough! The council has decided. You are friend.
I don't know if I've seen that one.
It's a bunch of like little kittens, and they're like, oh, what will the elders think? Oh, our children. This will affect their future forever. And then one of them's like, enough! We have come to a decision. The council has decided. You are friend. Abby really likes that one. This is an official fuck you to Abby. No, I'm just kidding.
She won't hear it.
Yeah. I know you don't listen to this shit, bitch.
I'm gonna call you crying.
Probably.
In a couple months.
Oh. You will just like and comment if you take dabs. I'm going to take a dab after this podcast. As soon as we are done recording, I'm going to sit down and take a dab. The second it's over. I might go pee first. I took a dab last night, and I knew as I took it, I was like, I should have peed. Because I coughed so hard, I peed myself a little bit. I got one cough out, and I was like, I should have went piss. And I was coughing and pissed myself a little bit. You remember that time you had to bring me a change of underwear to my job?
Yeah, I remember.
I shit myself. How many times have you shit yourself in your adult life? I think that might have been the last.
In my underwear?
Yeah. Or like you fart and you shit your pants.
I don't think ever.
Ever?
No.
I think that might have been the last time. Did I ever tell you about the first time I spent the night at Abby's house?
Yeah, but I don't remember what happened.
Okay, so I think we might have just started dating. And I'm lactose intolerant. Mm. And before we had left to go to her house, I had eaten like 4 or 5 cups of cereal in my house. And this is when I was buying groceries, so I was getting whole milk and shit. Mm-hmm. So 4 or 5 cups of cereal with whole milk. And we get there, and in classic Abby fashion, as soon as we get there, she falls asleep. And this is when I was playing Hearthstone real big. So I went to go take a shit because I knew it was time. And I had like a game of Hearthstone up on my phone. And for those of you who have lactose intolerance and who have experiences, you'll know what I'm talking about. But like, I leaned forward, I puked. But it was like almost shit. It was like that because I can't get it through my body a lot of the time. And with that much, it just kind of sits there and goes through the really gross process of becoming waste. But there was so much of it, it just kind of like blocked up in me and just became waste in my stomach. And then I just leaned forward and vomited something, and it smelled like I had just pooped. Like it was shit. And as soon as I did it, my Hearthstone game started, and I was like, all right, I'm going to finish this game. I'm going to cream this guy, and then I'm going to clean this up, and nobody's going to know. And I creamed that guy, and then I cleaned it up. And then I think, like, on the anniversary of like, oh, we've been together for a year, I was like, hey, the first time I spent the night at your house, I vomited shit on your bathroom.
God.
I was like holding her hands and looking into her eye. I'm so romantic.
I just wanted you to know that one time I vomited shit on your floor.
And she was like, do you mean you just vomited? And I was like, no. I vomited like undigestible food.
Stuff that shouldn't have been in my stomach
Yeah.
anymore.
Stuff that should have been in my lower intestines at that point. And yeah.
Ew.
I want to do one of those things to like cleanse your intestines.
Yeah.
Yeah. I heard sauerkraut's really good for that.
I've heard diet gummy bears will clear you right out.
Diet gummy bears?
It's the artificial sweetener they use. If you eat a bag of diet gummy bears, it fucking empties you.
Like, it cleans out your intestines.
I mean, it makes you shit everything you have. There's a lot of stories about people eating diet gummy bears.
Have you ever seen the one thing about that dude who tried to, like, clean out his intestines with sauerkraut and then he got a really big tapeworm?
I don't think so. Maybe.
Yeah, and then he was, like, shitting and there was, like, a worm hanging out of his ass and
Yeah.
If I ever fucking had a worm hang out of my ass, I would get a gun and fucking blow my brains out. If there is anything living inside of me, just stay in there. Do not reveal yourself. No, I would die. Fuck that. Have you ever had a chigger?
I don't think so.
Oh my god. I fucking had one like on my hand one time, and the thing that you do is you take nail polish remover and you put it over it, and because they go into your pores, and then it just suffocates them and they come out, and then you see them come out, and it's fucking scary. Your pore like opens up and then a little red bug crawls out of your fucking skin. It is terrifying.
What the fuck?
Yeah, bugs are horrible. If anybody has a genie, please wish for no more bugs. Fuck the ecosystem. It'll balance itself back out. Stuff will start eating meat. Fuck it. Even bees. Fuck bees. Is saying that I've declared a bee jihad racist?
I don't know.
I've declared a bee jihad. I kill all bees on sight. I hate bees. Fuck bees. I destroy them. Fuck the beaver skin. I hate it.
Diva.
Beaver.
Do you like jazz?
So Blizzard's just terrible forever now, right? Like, they're not coming back from this.
They had a room for rape.
Okay, they're done, yeah. They're still like, goddamn, the level of fucking copium with Blizzard fans right now. Oh my god. Did you see that the CEO has been linked to a lot of the stuff where he was like covering up for employees that were doing shit like that? Yeah, this fucking CEO.
Not surprised.
Yes, sir. Woo! How are they gonna do that right after fucking Burning Crusade Classic just came out, bro? We were enjoying WoW. I finally had gotten you to play fucking WoW with me.
The entire company goes under.
I had finally gotten it.
And then Diablo 2 came out.
I was gonna buy it.
I know. I was excited to try it.
It's so good. It's so fucking fun. It's the best Diablo game. It's so fun.
I got really fucking far in Diablo 3, and then someone dropped me some modded weapons that killed everything in one hit. You know, the legendary gems in Diablo 3?
Yeah.
Both weapons had every effect.
I think
from
you
them
showed
on it.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. 2 different weapons, one in each hand, and they all did
I love it when people do that.
They did like nah DPS.
It's like, here you go.
Yeah.
I love that.
And I was getting through like the hardest fucking dungeon things they have.
In seconds.
Yeah, just running through.
I love that.
Yeah, it was goofy. That game is so like, okay, you beat the game,
Now beat it again, but harder.
No, here's this game mode where you have to go and kill this specific enemy. Okay, now here is a dungeon where you have to get through in this certain amount of time. Okay, now that you did that, you get this currency, and you have to get through this dungeon at this level. Okay, you got through that dungeon. Now you have to go to the last dungeon.
I don't like Diablo 3 very much.
It's fun
Wasn't it
for what it is.
supposed to be a mobile game at
old.
first, and then people got really mad that it was going to be a mobile game, so they just ported it to console?
Maybe, but I know a thing they did was they had they had another Diablo game that was going to come out, and they announced it, and then it was on mobile, and someone was like, "Is this an out of season April Fool's joke?" And people were like, and they on stage, they're like, no, it's not an out of season April Fool's joke. And at one point they were like, yeah, it's gonna be on phone. Like, what, do you not have a phone? And the funny thing is, I saw a thing where someone was like, yeah,
Blizzard's fucking their customer service rep. Oh my god, they always do shit like that. No, you think you want it, but you don't actually, and then Blizzard player numbers skyrocketed, and their fucking sales went out the roof at the announcement of Classic.
yeah.
You think you want it, but you don't.
So I think someone went back and looked at some of the shit they had posted, and I think one time they literally announced a mobile Diablo game as an April Fool's joke.
What, you don't have a phone?
And then someone asked, "Oh, is this an out of season April Fool's joke?" And no, it wasn't.
Yeah, Blizzard has been bad for a while.
I don't know what happened with that, but yeah.
I've been of the firm opinion that Blizzard has not been... Their peak was Wrath of the Lich King, and it's been nothing but downhill since then. And Jeff Kaplan had a really good idea with Overwatch, and that kind of brought it back up for a little bit. But inevitably, Blizzard fucking ruined that, as they do everything, because they try to overcomplicate the most fucking simple, basic systems, and try to make everything as user-friendly and accessible to everyone as possible. And, like, that's great, but, like, do a better job at that.
Roll cues killed it for me.
Yeah, oh, yeah, that was
the nail in the coffin that was the nail in the coffin that broke the camel's back.
There was
a lot of nails in the coffin
when
for
they
that game.
reworked Mercy the third time.
Was there a third time?
When
they got rid of the alt?
They got rid of the alt and gave her the flight thing.
Yeah.
And then... No, for the second time, because then they just changed how that worked. Yeah. So when they did it for the second time, that's when I was starting to be like, I think I'm done. I quit right after Ash came out, I think. After playing pretty much every day, all day, since it had been out.
Yeah, I started in Season 2, and I quit.
You quit before me.
Did I?
Yeah, I think so. You might have given it a little bit longer.
Remember when I switched to console and I got, like, fucking platinum?
Yeah. You were smurfing.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't have a choice. Maybe if they had a cross progression, but no.
That's stupid. Smite has that.
Yeah. I actually think they were starting to do it with, like...
You literally have to link your fucking Blizzard account.
Yeah. You
That's
literally
so
already get
stupid.
rewards both on PC and computer for certain things.
It's because that's their like anti-piracy method, is just buy our game on everything you want it on. Yeah. The best anti-piracy thing I've seen is Persona 5, where it makes you go through the whole fucking movie at the beginning, the whole fucking 3 hours of cutscene. You get into your first fight, instantly die, and then he's like, you're supposed to... a Phantom Thief is supposed to steal hearts, not games.
You know that one game, Game Dev Tycoon?
Yeah.
Do you know its piracy thing?
Doesn't it, after a certain point, you just start losing money?
Yeah, you start, as a game company, you start losing a bunch of money, and you're like, yeah, sales are...
People are stealing your games,
not
right?
happening. People are not buying your game, but... And yeah, that's it. People are pirating your game.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. Then you get the scummy way of going about it where people make the original game unplayable. Like, I think one of the Far Cry games did this. They make the game
GTA games.
They make the game unplayable, but a day one patch fixes it. I think in one of the Fallout games, they made the FOV slider, like, locked to, like, 170 or something.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
That could make you sick
To where
if you open that
to where you
up.
can't play it.
You just see everything around you.
Yeah, exactly. So, the way that they had that, but then the day one patch fixed it to where you could change the FOV.
That's some Bethesda shit. That's Fallout 3. That's some Bethesda shit.
I'm pretty sure it was a Far Cry game.
You said they did it in a Fallout game.
No, I said Far Cry.
Oh, did you? Okay.
I might have said Fallout, but I think I said Far Cry.
Yeah. Look at him back there. I'm
Yeah.
sneaky. You fat. Better watch him around that chair. He might pop it. I'm pretty sure he's the one that broke our air mattress.
Probably. He has claws.
I blamed it on Crumpleton.
He walks on little knives.
I blamed it on Crumpleton, but I think he's the only thing that has enough force to do it, honestly. Because it was the thick air mattress.
Yeah, he just flopped over. He didn't even use his claws.
Probably.
Yeah. He loves reaching and just, hey, claws. Not that bad, but not like hurt.
He gets you sometimes. He'll
never really got
He'll
me.
hook and then he'll drag, is what he'll do.
Cats are not that careful with their claws. They get it.
They don't
caught
have
in
any
shit and
control over
everything.
them. They come out when they flex, and they don't.
Yeah, it's just grabbing.
Yeah, they don't really.
Their fingers rest like this,
Yeah.
and then they.
They don't have any control over it. They can't help it. That's why I try not to get too on him about it.
Yeah, he's never gotten me. He's like, he gets me with like.
His bite gets me. He bites harder than he fucking scratches.
I don't think he's ever bitten me.
That's what he was doing last night, where I'll scratch his stomach and then he'll wrap his claws around
Yeah,
my
he's
arm.
been doing that, or he'll like fucking like pull your hand in.
He's trying to play.
Yeah.
And then he'll chew on my knuckles, and then he'll start kicking my arm with his back legs.
He's cool though. You want to end this podcast?
Yeah, we can, sure.
Okay. Well, we moved, and now we're gonna record more.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
I don't think we're gonna commit to the once every 2 weeks thing, but
Yeah.
at least once a month.
Yeah, we'll record a lot more than we have been for sure. We got things set up a bit now, and
We had to acclimatize a little bit.
yeah, we had to move and then unpack, which we aren't even completely unpacked still.
Nope.
This is actually sitting on a box. Ironically, it's the only box in the room not related to moving.
We'll talk about that next podcast.
Yeah.
I want more of an update on that.
Yeah, let that story fully bloom first. But yeah, we're gonna try to record more for sure.
All we can do is this Saturday when we wake up, we eat a little bit, and then we'll record, and then
I don't know.
Sundays we can edit. And I'll try to edit this one tonight so I can just do it more.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to hold my hand a little bit. So this one's getting edited by me, so it might not be as good. But I have no problem doing more sensor noises too. Yeah, monotonous computer shit's fun to me. So
It is to a point for me, but
as long as
you
I
know, on the
understand
fifth
what
hour, it gets
as long as I
tiring.
understand like what I'm doing to the extent.
Yeah.
But like, I'll fucking sit there and mod New Vegas for 12 straight hours.
Yeah.
You know how many times I've spent 12 hours modding that game alone?
Too many.
Yeah. Fucking thanks, Wabbajack. It really mainstreamed the process for me. Yeah.
Wabbajack's
Wabbajack saves you about 10 hours.
If you like modded Bethesda games, check out Wabbajack.
Yeah.
And have $10 to spare because
Yeah, just fucking get the subscription service.
for Nexus.
It
for
makes
Nexus.
it fucking so easy. If you don't get it, you have to individually sit there and click and slow download and slow download.
Yeah, you literally have to do it like 150 times per mod pack. if you
400.
don't.
Imagine doing that for that Welcome to Paradise or Fallout 4. 436
No thanks.
mods.
But anyways, yeah, we're ending the podcast.
Yeah, this is done. I'm going to take a dab now. Bye.
Bye.